Hello, everybody, and very warm welcome to our next Gen Y call. If you don't know what Gen Y stands for, Gen Y is Generation Young. But Generation Y is really the generation that apparently has been coined as the one that's like totally inapt with, totally not inapt, sorry, in tune, shall we say, with technology, in tune with who they are as people. And we're here to show you that actually how much potential that we have in this world. By having a smartphone, we can make money from it, right? And if you're not making money from your smartphone, do you really have a smartphone is the question. So we're here tonight to just share with you a really exciting opportunity that we've all grasped with both hands, that we're so proud to be part of, and also show you this incredible product that we're all taking to, and that's why we've all got energy to the next level. So first, I'm going to introduce our first speaker. Her name is Jo Bruce. She's a single mom of two, and she's living up in Scotland, in England. In the UK. So over to you, Jo. Please share your story and these incredible products.
Hi there, everyone. So like Tasha said, I'm Jo, I'm 24, and I'm a single mum of two. And so the products we're talking about is Juice Plus. And since before taking Juice Plus, I was tired all of the time. I relied heavily on coffee and energy juice. I had zero motivation and hardly got any sleep thanks to anxiety and depression. Since starting the products, I quickly started to notice that certain issues I was dealing with were starting to get a lot better. For example, I was suddenly had a lot more energy, so I was able to keep up with my kids, which in turn impacted positively on my patience with my children. I know that differs from day to day, but generally a lot better than it used to be. I forgot to mention, I've been on the products for about 5 months now, and yeah. So I had a lot more energy to keep up with my kids. I was sleeping a lot better. My nails were growing faster than ever before. So I'm a chronic nail biter, so I notice when they grow. And my hair was starting to look a lot healthier and a lot fuller because I had dreadlocks for 2 years. Got fed up with them, cut them off, cut my hair up to here. So in about 5 months, it's grown about this much. I'm going to mute my phone because that was distracting. My acne breakouts are few and far between. Unfortunately, today I have a couple, but generally my skin is really pretty good. And I also didn't have any issues with sciatica, which had previously plagued me before. Sciatica is a trapped nerve, and it would get flared up if I walked too much or walked long distances. And just generally, since being on the products, I feel a lot healthier. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus is a whole food nutritional product designed to bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we should eat. It's plant-based, 100% vegan and gluten-free, and it can be used by pregnant and breastfeeding mums, which is really good to know, because especially when you're pregnant, you want to make sure that you yourself are getting a lot of nutrients, because when you're carrying a child, a lot of your nutrients go straight to the baby, and it's good to know that you can get a lot. And especially when you're breastfeeding, because you want something that is safe for your child as well. The product was originally designed for Olympic athletes. It is 98% bioavailable, which means it goes directly into the bloodstream and is absorbed by the body and works at a cellular level, affecting all of the blood cells in your body and working with them. And it takes about 20 minutes to hit your bloodstream, which is a lot faster than a lot of painkillers would. They take like 30 to 45 minutes to hit into your bloodstream. Juice Plus comes in the form of capsules. So here we have the vegetable one. So this is where all your energy comes from. This is the vegetable blend. We have the fruit ones, which are really cool. And we have the berry ones, which are responsible for your hair, your skin, and your nails. And the capsules all contain 30 different types of fruits, vegetables, and berries. So imagine being asked if you get your 5 a day, and you can say, yeah, I get 30. I like that. And we also have the complete range, which includes our amazing shakes. So here we have I currently have the chocolate complete ones. This one's my favorite. It smells like Nesquik and it tastes really good. So who doesn't want healthy Nesquik? I know I do. No, you don't. And they are great for pre and post workout, which is really cool. It fuels your body before a workout and helps it recover after one. And it's great for breakfast on the go. So like me, if you're notorious for skipping breakfast, it's really good. You can make it in about 5 minutes tops. Ailey, be quiet. And it can be used for weight loss by replacing breakfast and lunch with a shake, or they can be used for weight gain. It all depends on how you choose to use the products. And the complete range also comes in cereal bars and soups. Unfortunately, I don't have those, but I will be getting them at some point. I'm really looking forward to that. And the complete range is full of complex carbohydrates, which gives you that slow release energy and helps you keep you fuller for longer and less likely to snack. And we also have the child health study, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I cannot find the Chewies. I think they're upstairs somewhere. And we have capsules and we have Chewies. Capsules are for older children, so you can sponsor a child up to the age of 21, and they can get products for free. So we have the Chewies, which have the same goodness and nutrients in them as the capsules do. And my kids absolutely adore them. They absolutely adore them. The biggest change I've noticed is in my eldest child, who before the Chewies was an incredibly fussy eater. He now attempts to eat almost everything I put in front of him. He sometimes even cleans his plate, which is really cool, and it makes me feel great as a mum knowing that my son is now eating healthily and getting everything he needs, and I don't need to worry so much anymore and feel like a complete failure. He also drinks a lot more water now, which is really good. Before it was just juice or milkshake, or he would have nothing at all. So it's nice to know that he's hydrated as well. And the most biggest change I've ever noticed is in his behaviour. He's been under assessment for ADHD, so that's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, since he was 2 years old. And at his most recent appointment about a month ago, I was told that he had changed drastically since his last appointment, to the point his behavioural therapist took me aside and said, "Here, what have you done with him? He's like a completely different child. It's unreal." And I genuinely believe that's down to the goodness and nutrients in Juice Plus Chews, because there is evidence that suggests that a healthy, balanced diet can positively impact children with behavioural issues and disorders such as ADHD, Asperger's, autism, stuff like that. The only issue that's left is his level of concentration, which for a 4-year-old is relatively normal. And we also have the brand new first ever plant-based Omegas. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those on me, but they're in the same kind of bottle as this, only it's orange instead of purple, green, or red. They are made from all non-GMO ingredients, which stands for genetically modified organisms. They are gluten-free. They contain omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, which is really cool. And they also contain algal oil, pomegranate seed oil, raspberry seed oil, and lots of other things. The algal oil comes from seaweed, so normal omega-3, you would get that from fish, or we get ours from seaweed. It's a vegetarian source of omega-3, which is amazing. So I'm going to hand over to Tasha, because I can't remember who I'm passing on to.
Awesome, that's great. I'm actually going to jump now to Lucy, if she's available. So tonight is actually Lucy's launch call. So I want to say a very warm welcome to Lucy. I'm so excited. She's living up in Scotland. I met Lucy on Facebook, and we've actually been talking. Lucy, I checked the other day, we've been talking for like a year, which is super cool. And then recently we connected, and she liked one of my posts about modeling, and I said, "Hey, do you want to hear more information?" And she was like, "Yeah." We had a conversation. I spoke to her at the weekend, and she said yes. And now she's part of this incredible community that we have with Model Me. So I am going to ask Lucy to just come off mute and just really share why you said yes. If you could just share why you said yes, Lucy, that would be awesome.
That's all right. I'm all right.
Can you unmute? It's just the bottom left on your little. There you go.
Hello.
There you go. Hi.
Hi.
Awesome.
So that's great. I'd just like to say why I kind of made the decision to join. It just really inspired me hearing about the products, looking forward to trying them, helping other people to improve their health in any kind of way. I think is just an amazing thing to be able to do. Just to really help people, and obviously to improve my own health as well. And I think I'll be able to, by doing that myself, I'll be able to encourage other people and use my story to help support other people to understand more about the products and making a better life for themselves, really.
Awesome, that's so great. Thank you so much for sharing. I know that's quite nerve-wracking on your first call, and you've only been doing this for 2 days, so for me to turn around and be like, "Hey, you want to share on your launch call?" It's quite daunting, so I'm really impressed with you. Thank you so much for playing up to my question. So now I'm actually going to jump to Ace, who's joining us actually all the way from Seattle. Who's going to share her story on how the products have really helped her. And then we'll go straight to Rachel. And then Rachel, if you can share your business story straight after Ace, that would be fab.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tasha. Okay, hi everybody, I'm Ace. I'm 28 years old, I live in Seattle, and I'm a 2-stroke time survivor. I suffer from high blood pressure, and I actually have coronary heart disease. There was a blood clot into the artery of my heart, which caused me to have my 2 strokes. But I came across the post, and it just happened to be Juice Plus. These capsules are amazing. The shakes are amazing. Everything about this product and our business is amazing. I quit taking my blood pressure pills and all my blood thinner pills about 3 months ago to see what these would do, and come to find out, who knew, just fruits, vegetables, and berries will lower my blood pressure and thin out my blood and make me just all better again. I don't honestly know what it is about these things. It's not a cure, but they are totally awesome. And they help with so many things. So if it's your nails, your hair, your skin is like amazing. And if you just have internally, health issues, I think it really helps. So I strongly suggest that everybody, jump aboard and take it, because it's honestly something that will change your life. It's changed my life. It's changed all of our lives. You see everybody on this call right now, and we are here together for a reason, and it's because of Juice Plus, and what it does for everybody and our community. So I don't have a whole lot to say today. We're going to go ahead and pass it back to Tasha. It's just an amazing product, and we hope that whoever's on this call, please get back with the person that invited you and talk with them and really get in tune with our community, because we're here to help, and so is Juice Plus, and it's an amazing product, and it can seriously change your life, because it's changed mine. Tasha, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was super great. I love the fire. So now we're going to pop over to Rachel, who's just going to really quickly share her business story, and then I'm going to share with you a bit more about how it actually works.
Hey, hi everyone, I'm Rachel. Can everyone hear me? Give me a nod, Tasha, if you're brilliant. Okay. First of all, I want to ask every one of you a question, okay? Every one of you here, you're all watching this because of a reason, okay? Now, let me just ask you, right, what is the reason that you're here? Did somebody invite you? Because if somebody invited you, then that's fantastic, because you've got an amazing opportunity ahead of you. But what I've really realized lately is that we've really got to look at what it is in life that we want, and we've got to cling on to that with all we have. My why is my little sister. She's got a very rare syndrome called Prader-Willi syndrome, and that's how the health side of all of this and Model Me fits into my life and my family's life and business side. I actually decided to join the business because of the fact that I was going through winters making £5 stretch 2 weeks, and that is so difficult, because you feel worthless having to borrow money off everyone. You feel like you haven't got control of your life, and I really wanted to take that back. So I really stopped using time as my excuse and started using time as my reason why, because I wanted time with my family, and I needed time and money to be able to spend that with the people that I loved. I'm just letting my dog out. He's like going to start walking at the door. See, this is why I love this business too, because look at me. I'm going to let my dogs out whilst I'm in a meeting. So what I need to put across to you all here is that this is really a community. Business is very, very important. We get taught absolutely everything that we need to know about it. There's so much research into it and everything. But since joining it, I've gone from being somebody who lies around in the pajamas all day, feeling like I suffer from depression and anxiety. I felt like I had no purpose in life, and if I couldn't do my job, then what was the point in being here anymore? Because I didn't have a job, so I didn't have a purpose, so there was no reason to go on. To being somebody who's up at 6:30 in the morning, focusing on personal development, focusing on who else I can help next, and actually knowing that this winter, I don't have to worry about having £5 left to spend, and I also don't have to worry about my sister being in hospital almost dying, because my team, my community, and my business has me and the people that I love. That's about it.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. That was awesome. Super love that. Love hearing your story. I could hear it every day. Bex, can you just make sure a couple of people are muted? I think there's someone on the Galaxy that's not muted.
It's not going to mute.
Galaxy J3, please can you mute? I will try and talk loud. Anyway, so now we're just going to switch gears a little bit. So we're going to have another couple another couple business stories. But first, if you're joining for the first time, you have no idea what we're talking about. Obviously, this incredible product, Juice Plus, is how I got introduced to this business, and I'm really honoured and proud to say that I'm the founder of this incredible community called Model Me. I'm so blessed to be able to sit here and say that to you guys, and I just can't. The gratitude from me spills at me like no tomorrow, from the love and the support and the community that we've built and that we're creating. I just think it's amazing. So I just want to say thank you to every single one of you for joining this call, number one, and for helping not just my dream but everyone else's dream come true too. And we're only just getting started. We're dipping our toes. In the last 4 days, the Model Me team has grown into Tasmania, Texas, Norway, another part of Scotland, another part of London, another part of Yorkshire. It's insane. We have had 9 people say yes to joining our team. 7 people officially join, and 2 more joining today, tomorrow. And it's super exciting, watching it pop. So I'm going to explain that to you really quickly. So and I'll finish off the call with my business story. But the 2 questions that are the most commonly questions asked in this business are, do I have to sell something, and do I have to know a lot of people? So I'm going to share with you really quickly how we do this. So in terms of do I have to know a lot of people, obviously I've told you as I message you, as I speak to you now, I'm getting messages from a girl in Denmark who wants to join, which is super crazy. It's amazing watching this completely take over. So I'm just going to show you, this is my little, I'm going to switch my camera. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So here's a little on me. So there was once only just one person in Model Me. And then I found this really cute girl called Rebecca on Facebook, and Rebecca and me really connected. We got on, we were friends, we built a relationship, and Rebecca said yes. She went, of course I want to do this. Rebecca got her friend Megan from school that she's known since she was 12 years old, involved in the business. And then she also this weekend recently got her twin sister. How cool is that? She gets to work with her twin sister. Then she also introduced her old school friend from school called Jo, and Jo introduced an amazing woman that she found on Facebook called Thea. And then Jo also introduced her old friend Natasha. So she's known Natasha for, I think 15 years too. So isn't that cool? From one person, I now not only just have one, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we have the wonderful Rachel too, who you just heard from. And Rachel actually has just got one of her best friends, who Jessica and Rebecca also knows from university, to say yes to being part of Model Me. So men can do this business too. See, we have a little old man over here. Oh, he's not an old man. Sorry, don't tell him I said that. Then I have another girl called Amber. So Amber is someone I just joined the business. She's someone that I met over Facebook. She lives in Texas. So it's cool. Now we have Model Me in Texas. Then I have a girl called Alex, who I've been talking to for over a year on Facebook. And now Alex has joined the business. She's part of our Model Me Mummies movement. Then we have Lucy, who you've all just heard from before. Lucy, it's our incredible launch call tonight. I met Lucy on Facebook again. I've been talking to her for a year. Then we have Nadia. Nadia is from Tasmania. So you get the picture, right? You get the picture. You get this as well. Sophie lives in London, who introduced me to Lottie. Isn't this cool? From 1 to 2 people, I've got an extra 1 to 7 people. This is how it works. So you don't have to know a lot of people. And I met, in fact, all these people I've written down on my team. I'm very blessed. Is 30 plus people. I probably have maybe 50 people wide on my team, but not definitely 50 aren't working. So you've got to always go out there and find out new people and find people that really want to work with you. But isn't that cool? From one person, and all these people I've written down, I actually met them online. So I really love this about the business, is that just through our phone we get to grow a business worldwide. The next question I'm just going to answer really quickly before we do it, swap to a business story. is that the business, the other question is, do I have to sell something? So obviously I've covered that question, that you don't have to know a lot of people. And do you have to sell something? Well, the truth is, when you take a product like Juice Plus and you watch it work its benefits on you, and you really see what it could do for you, like, there are no side effects to taking 30 fruits and vegetables every day. Like, FYI, there's no side effects. All you can get is positive side effects, right? So my answer and my question to you is really just give it a try and look at it like this. When you watch a YouTube video, so there's a guy called Gary Vee that I watch religiously every single day, right? Gary Vee is someone that when I watch him in the morning and he's just posted that video, let's say it has 100 views, right? Thank you, Becca. Let's say it has 100 views. So I then send that video out to 10 of my friends because I love Gary Vee and I'm always sharing who he is. He should pay me. If you ever watch this, Gary, I don't mind. So I send this video out to 10 people, and by the end of the day, I watch the video again and like it's got 500,000 views. Okay. The thing is, when you send a YouTube video, this business is the same thing. Like, you tell 2 friends about it, you tell 5 friends about it. The more friends you tell, the more you're going to get paid. That's how this business works. You want to get paid a lot of money, you got to do a bit more work. You want to get paid a bit of money, you just do a bit of work. That's how it happens. But in order to sell something, you just got to share from the heart. If you're not coming from the heart, then you're really not coming from the right place. And we're all about doing things with love. So you just share, you recommend this product, and you never know who it's going to reach out to, and it just pops. It just, before you know it, it's viral, and next thing you know, we have over 100 billion in sales. 100 million, or maybe a billion in sales. Either way, it doesn't matter. We have a lot of sales. We've been around for 50 years as a company, and the product's 30 years old. So if you're looking at it from a longevity angle, then we have those boxes ticked too. So before I share the next part of the business, I'm going to hand over to Rebecca, who's just going to share with you her business story.
Hi guys. So I've been in Juice Plus for a year now. It has been probably the craziest year of my entire life, for good and bad reasons. To be fair, I've had a lot go on with personally and with work and stuff, but it's been the best year because of my awesome team. I have got such a strong community around me with this amazing team. So a little bit about me. So like Tasha said, she connected with me through Facebook, and I can say she is one of my best friends now. She is absolutely amazing. So shout out to you, Tasha. And we connected through a fitness page on Facebook, and originally I was like, oh, there's a model talking to me. I remember telling my sister, and I was like, what's a model talking to me? I wonder what she wants. And I was gutted because I didn't speak to her for ages. And then she presented me with the opportunity, and I joined the team straight away. Said yes to the products and the team, because at that time I needed this. I needed a community around me. I needed something to distract myself from stuff going on in my life. I was having quite a difficult time with work and stuff, and so it was amazing. And a few months into the business, I did hit rock bottom because of several things, and I ended up getting diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and hit rock bottom, and basically didn't want to be here anymore. And it was really, really tough, but I honestly believe I would not have been here without my team. Obviously without my twin as well, here she is, but without my team, I honestly would not be here. And that's hand on heart the truth, because this was the only thing what kept me distracted from doing something stupid. And I was just not really doing anything apart from working and coming home and sort of like just being alone. And I had the team on these sort of calls and stuff who were there to support me all the time, talk to me when I was down, like Rachel, one of my other best friends. She's on the call, and I remember one night she spoke to me for 4 hours on the phone because I was having a really extremely bad day with my mental health, and she spoke to me for 4 hours. And if you don't have that sort of community around you, then you have to go out and find it. And there's a community here, because it's absolutely incredible the amount of support you get from people. Ace, for example, I've never met her in my life face to face apart from these calls, and I consider her as one of my best friends. She's absolutely incredible. And all the people in this team just support you no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter what you like. They support you no end. They're absolutely incredible. So Sorry, I've made Ace cry. I'm so sorry. But you are amazing. So, yeah, that's about it, really.
Awesome. Okay, great. I love that, Rebecca. Thank you so much for sharing. And hello to you too, Jessica. I saw you in the corner. So I'm just going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm just going to share with you the business before I finish up the call. Rebecca, can you just text me, let me know how many minutes I've got left? I want to make sure that we fit everything in. So I'm just going to explain. I'm just going to explain to you how normal corporate business structure works. So normal corporate business structure is like this. So we have, wait, I'm going to do this. You can see it the right way, right? Is it right way? Yeah. Hopefully it is. Is it slanted? Is it the wrong way, Bex? Is it wrong or what?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's right.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, sorry.
What?
Okay, so normal structure looks like this. So we have, and this is any company in the world. This could be Tesco, this could be Zara, this could be, gosh, Transport for London if you live in London. You have one boss that sits at the top, and then you have these ranks. This, for example, the board of directors, then you have managers, then you have regional managers, then you have store managers, then you have cashiers, and then you might have security, and then you have cleaners, right? And if you start as a cleaner, maybe if you work quite hard for 3 to 5 years, you might end up being like something like a cashier. And maybe if you work again really hard for 3 to 5 years, you might end up being like a manager. Maybe if you work really hard in a company like Tesco or like a supermarket like Walmart, if you're from America, you might work really hard and, for 20 years, and you might get to be on something like here, the managers. Very slim chance you end up being on the board of directors because there's probably only maybe 5 to 10 people on that board. And most of the time there's only one CEO. So you don't really have much opportunity to, be the CEO of the company because, all these other people as well in front of you. And what might happen is, Jerry's cat's auntie's mom might have slept with the boss at some point, so she gets promotion before you do, right? Because she slept with the boss. And then you might have someone else that comes in from another company that's been doing your job for, a month longer than you. A month longer than you, and then so because of that they get the promotion and you don't, right? So there's so many reasons that you could be missing out from a promotion or missing out from a paycheck because of other people, and you're constantly pinned up against other people and compared. And I just want to show you really quickly. I used to be a waitress for all my life, like for 9 years. That's all I ever knew. I didn't know any better. And I never had any opportunity to be promoted. And my pay only depended on, the hourly wage for the whole country, which was £6.70. And if I wanted to earn more money, then I had to hustle harder for my tips, right? And that meant that my managers would complain at me because they said I was talking too long to the tables. So I was kind of in this like lose-lose situation, I felt. I always worked Friday nights. I worked every single weekend. I never got to go on as many holidays as I wanted to, and I'm such a holiday girl. I always, was paid weekly, and my pay would change depending on my hours. And if I got cancelled from my shift, which happened a lot, then guess what? I didn't get paid for that cancellation. So it was very frustrating as a waitress, and it was very similar to this. So I'm actually just going to show you our business structure. So anyone from anywhere can join our business structure. You all start in the same place. You all have the opportunity to reach the pinnacle position of National Marketing Director. And that's really as simple as it gets. There's no comparison. There's no Jerry's mum's cat's auntie that gets promoted because she slept with someone else who's an NMD. That doesn't happen in our company, right? It's all very logical, and it's all very forward-thinking and futuristic and entrepreneurial, and very different to traditional world. Like, of course, it's very different, but the structure works, right? So they just flipped it on its head so we could create more CEOs and more entrepreneurs because, quite frankly, we live in a world where entrepreneurship is totally the way forward. So you heard a bit of my story. You heard a bit of who I am. Sorry, this looks hilarious. You heard a bit of who I am. But really, I used to be a full-time waitress. I used to work every hour under the sun. I never had any holidays, never had any Christmas. Worked 7 days a week last year because I had 4 different jobs. And I decided to quit my job in October. I decided to go traveling around America for 6 weeks. Best decision I ever made of my life because I got signed in LA and New York because my other career is I'm a model. And now I've spent the last 6 out of 10 months, I think, maybe more, traveling around America and Europe. And I'm now in London for a couple of months. I go to America in 3 weeks, for 2 weeks. I'm going to see Ace, and then I come back, and then I'm going to move again to America after Christmas. So because of this business, I've been given more opportunity than I ever would as a waitress, I ever would as a first graduate from university. So I just want to say to you all, if not this, then what? Thank you so much for joining our Gen Y call. Please reach out to the person that invited you to this call. Thank you for supporting Lucy in her launch call, and thank you to everybody that spoke. So, bye guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.